Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and we are starting here right away in some heavy action. Yeah, the elves are attacking our outpost here, they're even having a hero, they have several archers and so on, so they are actually trying to give us a fight. But I don't think that they will succeed. Ah, pathfinding! Pathfinding is bad! But yeah, our goal in this episode is to finish this mission. We have still several outposts here on the map that we could still conquer and so on, but yeah, we also need to make sure that our sectors here are being defended properly. Okay, and I guess we can't even build something in the other sectors. Yeah, we have a maximum here. So now the question is, will we do a frontal assault and destroy the village of the elves? I actually don't think that we should do that, because, well, we will later work together with them, maybe in the campaign, so it might actually be useful to not anger them too much beforehand. I'm pretty sure that once we get into the village of Leonon, that there will still be some action happening. So, then let's march over the river. I mean, at the moment here we are safe, and can we actually have here? No, we cannot have additional towers, but we can repair the existing ones. So yeah, that farm is now at this point practically useless. So we won't need it anymore. But what we can actually need is 2 more fully manned towers. And here we get also another one, and then we should be safe here in the sector. So our army has already crossed the river. Very good, very good. That means we can continue to march on.
Alright then, let's get to it.
Oh, there's an enemy guardian, but he won't do much. Yeah, earlier with the hero party we already scouted here everything, so... Not much to do right now. Only continuing to march to the village.
Building completed.
Yay, watchtower completed. Woohoo. Okay, so... our small army of only 84 people, yeah, that is really not much actually.
Stay alert.
Oh, hey. So there's that small elven outpost that we already destroyed, or at least killed the people that were patrolling here. The stats of Kebablord, dealing quite a lot of damage, having a lot of focus but next to no health. So I'm not sure whether that was really a good idea to get a mage, but... yeah. So, time to destroy the gate.
We made it. The barriers are down.
Yet no sign of their scryer. She must be hiding inside. Bloody coward. Let's move.
What the? You bastard!
Charge!
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Oh, so now we have to be evil. Okay.
We're being attacked.
Well then, if the game forces me...
Salangar, this isn't over.
Gone. Damn it.
It's over.
What about the scryer?
We'll get her. Talk to us, woman. What happened here?
Are
sent by the Queen. Now talk. We...
What was that?
Elves. They must have gotten reinforcements.
Corporal, Tahar, return to the outpost at once. They need someone to lead the defenses.
Understood. What about the village?
Anselm and I will guard it. The rest of the Wolf Guard should arrive any second now. We will just have to hold the village until then. Now move.
All right, Tahar, let's move. Back to the outpost and quick.
Well then, apparently we have to go through this. Oh. All the elves here is dead. We didn't even kill them.
Will do.
Good choice.
Ooh, and here they are attacking us.
We lost the sector, Commander.
I don't care if we lost a sector, we are currently conquering a new one. Also, we can rebuild the area that we lost.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
So, time to also upgrade that one building. Oh, such action music.
Got it.
We're being attacked.
Yeah, there they are coming. Attacking our main base. And here I was of course defending from the east with a tower. Because I wasn't expecting that the game might actually be a dick.
Understood.
Shit. That's more than I expected. Get ready, Tahar.
More of them. Take them down.
Yeah, don't you worry, we are going to kill everyone here.
Stop, that's enough. Please, just listen to me.
Okay, we can talk, Elven Commander.
Please, I give up. All that, we didn't want any of it.
You should have thought of that before you attacked us.
Yes, I know. Scryer Elian told us about you. About the reason you're here and your disagreement.
That's one way to put it. Your people opened fire on us.
Yes, and they shouldn't have. Elian, she got scared. She had her orders, you know, to protect the village. It was never our intention to start a war.
Whatever your intentions, this is Northander territory. Capturing a village, invading our lands, this is an act of war.
I know, but the situation required that we acted quickly. And given recent developments in your country, we could not take the risk of you denying us entry.
Recent developments?
Yes, the purity of light and their persecution of mages. Especially to us as elves, who are almost all magically gifted. We just don't understand why Lord Marshal Arendir just lets them do as they please.
And that justifies breaking a century-old treaty between our races? That's some strange reasoning.
I get your concerns.
That's a relief. I was beginning to fear all of Northander had lost their minds. Either way, this is a different topic.
It is. If it wasn't your intention to start a war, then what was it? Why did you come here?
For the same reason you're here. The Bloodburn. The Moorhere elves have been struck by it too. At least we believe so.
You believe so?
Yes. There's discussion about that going on in Leafshade as we speak. Suffice it to say that the symptoms of the Bloodburn seem to be different for elves than they are for humans.
That's interesting.
So you're here to... what? To examine it?
Yes. We are here to study an outbreak firsthand.
And you aren't afraid? How do you protect yourselves against an infection?
We don't. You see, that's one of the many misconceptions you humans have about the Bloodburn. It's not an ordinary disease, as your Lord Marshal believes, and thus it's not contagious. You could ask a dying woman for a dance and it would not affect you.
How can you be so certain?
Just observe the pattern. It can wipe out an entire village, but the one a mile south of it remains unaffected, even if the wind is blowing in their direction. And for some reason, it may take a strong man of 30 winters and spare his grandmother. Where's the logic in that?
Maybe we just haven't understood the pattern yet.
If you think it's contagious, you must have brought some protection, didn't you? What was it, a potion?
Yes.
Please show me.
Here. Sorry, Tahar, but I want to see this.
Just as I suspected. Watch.
What the? What are you doing? You're drinking it.
Yes, because it's just fire nettle extract, nothing else. Your medicine is completely useless, and whoever brewed it knew that. Please, I beg you, you need to believe me. The bloodburn isn't an ordinary plague.
Then what is it?
This is what we're trying to find out. But, as of now, we believe it to be a curse of sorts. One originating from a very ancient, unknown kind of magic. So this is it, Evran. The truth. We are here to understand.
Someone told me you arrived here several days before the outbreak.
And to you, that looks suspicious. I understand. But believe me, we didn't cause it. What reason would we have? We knew it would happen in Leonon because we learned that there are certain signs before it happens.
Such as odd noises?
So you know. Yes, odd noises. Or even a voice, as some have claimed. Strangely enough, not everyone can hear them. And hearing also does not necessarily protect from the infection. All this, it's a mystery.
Huh. In other words, you knew an outbreak in Leonon was imminent and decided to come here to observe it.
Yes. We also hoped to help, but none of the remedies we had prepared worked. It was tragic and got under our skins. Which is probably one of the reasons why Elian was already on edge when you got here.
I still don't understand, though. Why didn't your scryer let us in?
Isn't it obvious? Because she wanted to prevent you from carrying out that order.
What order? To examine the bloodburn?
Oh, I see. Your general. I'm afraid he didn't fill you in on your true orders. The village is to be purged. Every survivor, children, women, elders, will be killed. The Crown believes this is what it takes to prevent the bloodburn from spreading to Greyfell.
This is ridiculous. How in blazes would you know?
Can't you guess? We have ears in Greykeep, as you probably have in Leafshade.
So, that is now a question. Do we say, yeah, that is an order, or do we need to stop him? I mean, it's still uncertain whether it is truly a disease or an ancient curse. Even the elves are very unsure what it is. So actually purging everyone just to make sure is actually not the worst idea. I mean, sacrificing a few people for the greater good sounds actually quite reasonable to me. So yeah, I personally would go for an order is an order.
An order is an order. If this is what the Lord Marshal deems necessary, I will do it.
I was afraid you would say that. All right, I cannot stop you. And I wouldn't if I could. This incident has left enough blood on the bonds between our people already. Maybe you can nonetheless tell the Lord Marshal our story. The bloodburn isn't an ordinary threat, and our races should work together to stop it. We will withdraw our people until dawn. Farewell, Evran. And thank you for sparing me.
So now we lost control over our army here. Even the base, so we are back in RPG mode again.
Bertrand,
Oh.
what do you make of this?
Of what that elf just told us?
Yeah.
Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's lying, but that doesn't mean they're right. Especially not that part about our orders.
And if they are, what should we do?
I don't know. We can't refuse an order, can we? You know, that would make us deserters.
Yeah, you're right.
Tahar,
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Is it safe? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the general. There's something about the bloodburn we didn't
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting purged.
Purged? You mean...
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The General said it was the plan all along. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive.
So you knew this is what we're here for. Why did he tell you and not us?
He didn't. I only just learned it myself.
This is insane. Look at these people. Anselm, we can't just kill them.
What do you want me to do, Tahar? Fall on my knees and cry? It's an order, and we are soldiers. It's as simple as that.
But the General doesn't have the information we have. He should know before we do anything.
Would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set on this. Which I understand. It's all of Northander we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
Well then, fair enough. Let's get it over with.
Let's get it over with.
And here I thought I knew all there was to know about you, Tahar. You surprise me.
What?
Tell me one thing. Do you remember her face?
Whose face? What in the blazes are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Well, that's a damn good question. 8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you, and the Wolfguard stopped him, it was my sister who paid the price for it. Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. He blasted the skin from her skull. And all just because of you. All because of the fucking betrayer's child. But no, that wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria took you in. Trained you as if you were something special. Wolfguard. He might as well have spit on my sister's grave.
Anselm, this isn't fair. This isn't fair, and you...
Fair? Fuck fair! She died, damn it! She died! Only so this piece of shit could live. Honestly, I was hoping you'd refuse the order. Would have been cleaner. Then we'll just leave no witnesses.
No, Anselm! You can't do this!
Watch me.
Okay then, so that was interesting. So apparently it was also planned all along to get rid of me. Or he wanted to use the situation to get rid of me.
Oh, shit. Stay calm, Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to...
Tahar, there's news from the Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed. Drop that weapon now. And you too, Kebablord. Unless you want to save the hangman some work.
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The General will love to hear this.
Well then.
I told you this would happen, Angar. I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
Anselm and his friends attacked us. Do you need me to write it down for you?
Watch your tongue, Tahar. General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father. Because you knew what he did was wrong. I respect that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood, I cannot let that go unpunished.
But this is ridiculous! Anselm framed us. He blames Tahar for his sister's death, and this was his revenge!
Then why slaughtering? Why not knock them unconscious instead?
Because they didn't give us a chance. They wanted to kill us for heck's sake, and I...
Shut up, Kebablord. Just shut up. You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Kebablord. You're a disgrace to the Wolfguard.
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
I've said it before. Anselm attacked me, and I defended myself. That's all there is to it.
Only that it's your word against 3 corpses. Corporal Tahar, Corporal Kebablord, you are hereby found guilty of murdering 5 soldiers of the Royal Army and insubordination. The punishment is death by the string. Take them to the dungeons.
that's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard, back when they took me to my... how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
If I was one of them, would I be sitting here?
Were one of them. Sorry. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems, we're sitting in the same dirt, so... sod it. I'm Iria. Iria of Finanmir. What's your name?
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar? As in... Isamo Tahar?
He was my father, yes. But I fought him in the Mage Wars.
Huh. None of my business, I suppose. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in rat crap and hearing those zealots torture the living shit out of our kind? I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
Our kind? I didn't know I was an elf.
No, but you're gifted, same as I. Or a defiler, as people prefer to say nowadays.
Ah, right. You're a mage.
I am.
I think you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die on the pike, just as you are.
Oh, I see. How come? If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolfguard, aren't you? And aren't you guys supposed to be some kind of... elite?
I got framed.
Oh? By whom?
Another soldier. He blames me for the death of his sister, and he tried to lure me into refusing an order. When I didn't, he decided to attack me anyway.
Blazes. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world. I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I was trying to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic. But in that moment, I was just so bloody scared.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. 2 of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run free. It was over in less than a minute. I didn't even know I could do that.
Light magic can kill.
It can drain, yes. It's not what it's made for, but nonetheless deadly.
And I take it you got caught.
No, not at first. But I'd rather not talk about it. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream. Are you afraid?
No.
Then I wish we could swap places for a while. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet. We need to find a way out, and we need to do it quick.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get out. I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely nothing. But yours is a lot bigger. Go see if you can find anything.
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something that can help us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you.
Well then, that was an interesting turn of events. So it was already clear that Ansem was trying to do something with us, but how General Noria was actually going on against us and also against Carpel Bertrand, one that he knows for so many years now. It seems like it was actually planned in the long term. So that still fuels my theory that General Sentenza Noria is going to be one of the main baddies of the story. But yeah, now from a commander being turned down as a prisoner. So I guess that is something that we are going to continue in the next episode. When we try to escape this prison. Let's see how the story will develop from then. As always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feedback or whatsoever, put it down in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, well, it would make me very happy if you would change that. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time in Spellforce 3. Bye bye.